Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We continue our little ladder climb as an average Joe. We're now into the 1200s at 1250 in this particular round in terms of MMR. I just feeling like we're doing okay. We're articulating our thoughts, whether it's lots of small units, medium units, large units. We've been enjoying lots of different things. I'm a big fan of technology, which makes me go for cost control generally, but I feel like tanks and this is really bad. Typhoons have been great, but I don't love this unit combination. HP is not really it. We could do a rush build, though. We could do a rush build. Try and go into some armored rhinos kind of thing. So, like, we take our missiles over here. He'll probably get, like, anti-AoE stuff, but, like, that could be okay. We do need a anti-air unit, so throw me, like, a marksman in here. And just something... He shouldn't have anything that can rush down a base. I don't think so, but... maybe a little bit more like this. A little tighter with slow arrivals. Let's see. Okay, he did go in depth. He did get some crawlers. That's why we needed something back here just to cover this corner. Looks like his fangs did get that first volley of missiles, which is really nice. And then we got some missiles splitting up and hitting the fangs over here. Again, very nice. He is going to win this side, and because he has crawlers, that's going to mean he's going to get to my base. Unfortunately, I think he's going to get good timing on that. And now they're going to come this way, and I'm going to be in a little bit more of a negative situation, you could say. But, that's fine, that's fine. Again, I'm going to have HP on my side, so I think that we're going to be fine once we transition to other rush units. He can go Flame Badger, though, which is actually terrible for me. So we're going Tarantula now. Yeah, huge Tarantula pivot. I'm going to get it over here. I'm gonna get the level 1 back here, and I'm gonna get another, because I think he's gonna have fire badgers right here. I'm gonna get some slow arrival lads over here. Something, well, actually it could be nice to have them kind of arrive at the same time. Okay, he went for the Farseer instead of the Flame Badger. Cool. I don't actually hate my Tarantula pick, though. It's generally good into tanks and other things like that. The Farseer isn't that great at being an AoE killer, I find. Like, I always think it's going to be a good replacement for AoE killing, but it's kind of like a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none situation. Again, though, you can see the Tarantula's doing pretty much the Lord's work here. The crawlers are slipping through to be nasty. And yeah, I don't see him having a good, like, his tanks, for instance. They have AoE, but they're not really AoE killers. Like, they're just not. So I don't know, not really loving what he's doing. I'm going to go with the $50 per turn for the rest of the game. I'm going to get Mechanical Rage. And I'm going to grab a couple more Crawler Squadrons. I'm going to put one here to help, like, make a front line without making a front line. And then, do I want to keep arriving late? I think I want to overwhelm as much as possible, really. He's got late arrivals as like his jam, but he didn't go for Flame Badgers, so I can say let's go, let's attack. He's going anti-missile technology, which is good, makes sense. This is going to be harder to shove into without my DPS Stormcaller shooting in from behind. Right? That's going to be just a little bit harder. They were doing a lot of great hits. I mean, eventually they get through, but it's not really doing it. The crawlers were fine. I know that it looked bad, but it looked bad because we lost our DPS, not that we lost our crawlers. The crawlers put up a good fight. We need something to take some more aggro, though. So again, we're thinking worms, we're thinking rhinos. I'm thinking a rhino, not an armored rhino, but a rhino with the anti-damage module. With super heavy armor? Holy. Super heavy armor. Can I do this? Rhino. Rank 2. Right here. I'm going to take a loan. You're going to be photon coated with super heavy armor. I love that. Oh, and I don't actually have enough to buy a second unit. Oh, I thought I would have just enough, but I don't. In that case, HP or I need to rank this tarantula up. It's doing a lot of the Lord's work over here. So he's going to get shot up. He thinks this absorption module is good. I think this is a terrible play. I think it's terrible. Because this unit is either full health or he's dying. And him trying to heal through taking damage, like, sure, it's going to offset the damage of 4 crawlers, but, like, you're either losing or not, brother. So again, the Rhino's doing the Lord's work here, taking so much pressure, and got all the way to the tower. Look at that. He bought missiles. He also has air units. See these Phoenix he has here? That's spooky for me. But remember how I bought that one single marksman at the very start of the game? Remember how crazy that was? This one marksman that I bought that time? Oh yeah, what do you know? Turns out that was super relevant. He is an aerial specialist after all. The fact that I never looked. Instead of going for this, we're definitely going to go for the Rhino drop. Yeah, brother. He, I think the Rhino should drop with good stuff going on. I want to promote you. I really do want to promote all these crawlers. I actually think they're good. So let's make sure you guys eat this up. And then just throw in like a simple marksman. And we're just going to get more health. I could buy a missile. It's got really good lines right here. I don't know that that actually clips him or not. I think it doesn't. But if it did, it would kill this guy too. Maybe even hurt some tanks. No tanks, bud. I don't think we need it. We're dropping a Rhino. Should be fine. Extended range on what? Oh, on the steel balls. Fair enough. Again, that's like fine. Like, they're gonna do some really good work on us. I was hoping that we would like win this flank because we lost this left flank. This Rhino is still gonna arrive. This again though, these steel balls with extended range can be pretty nasty. And the fact that he has anti rockets from his Farseers is like really cool. So I need a new DPS thing that isn't rocket based. So I can't do overlords. I could triple down on coming to him with things like worms, or I could lay back with like a fortress. I think I'm all in charging here. I always have loved killing the range with sandstorms. So, you know, you throw one guy in here. He should go for fortress. I'm going, like, that's what makes this a little bit scary. I could get mechanical division. I just love sandstorm. One more sandworm and then mechanical division. Like, you are a big maybe. 4 larvas is a lot for him to break. I do have an extra placement. I am going to take the loan. Don't hate me. I'm going to be very reasonable with it. I'm just going to get a single marksman. Again, he could build like an air unit back here or back here. Like, just imagine if he bought like 2 wasp squadrons. Like, I would just lose, and I'd rather that not happen. So by damage, extended range on the fangs feels pointless to me. Like, I'm already closing in on him. The fact that my my rhino takes such a beating at the start there is sad to me. If I got more rhino squadrons, he would still have steel balls, but the rhinos would continue. Some good work here. There's all my little boys, the little sand boys. Again, it's just the fact I don't have the DPS. I'm alive on the front line long enough, actually, in my opinion. So it's like missile interceptor is killing me. Now, I just need like AoE damage, but I can't do it with missiles, or I say screw you and I do it with lots of missiles. Well, damn. I mean, look, absorption module is so good. None of my worms leveled up, though. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And I think you put it, like, here. So I honestly think you can punch through with enough missiles. The question is just, are you really a believer? I mean, I'm gonna lose, so I have to take the loan and buy the range. I'm worried about him dropping the ignite on me. So I'm gonna put this like here. Okay, he ignited this side. And he protected himself from ignite. And yeah, look, just enough missiles, brother. I guess I should have got the EMP for them, but shoot these down. They're kind of wasting some of their shots, unfortunately, but like, that's okay. Is it okay? It's not okay. Because I'm not hitting the Farseer. Okay, well, enough missiles was not enough. They are shooting real good here, but like, they're just not enough, unfortunately. Why didn't he drop? Did they have EMP as well? No. Why didn't the little ground laddies jump? I should have got EMP on my frickin' missiles, dude. He didn't even use air specialist on me, really. So what did we need to do there? Clearly this didn't work, okay? We'll agree on that. He had crawlers that were showing up late, which were going to continue messing with my missiles throughout. I felt like I needed DPS. I didn't have DPS. Does that just mean I needed more sandworms? He only had 1 squad of steel balls. 1 squad of steel balls is not that bad. Did I need more rhinos? Rhinos or sandworms? I mean, I'm an HP specialist. I was standing there on the front line. I just couldn't chew through them. What do I need? I don't know. Clearly going for the crawlers, even getting the mechanical rage. It's only $200, but I guess it's a waste. Because I'm an HP lad, I should just be high HP units. I just wanted them not to shoot me with, like, melting points and stuff, and they only had one slot of steel balls, so that really wasn't even a problem. The fact that he ended up going for Typhoons just sealed the deal in terms of being able to kill the little guys. I don't know. I got dominated, and I don't know how or why. So I'm looking forward to seeing the comments on this one to tell me how to be better at the game, because I'm learning. And I don't know, like, sometimes I say, if I just quadrupled down on this thing, maybe I would have succeeded. And this was a good example of limit testing. Can you just quadruple down on missile launchers into anti-missile technology? He only has 3 of them. And they were kind of getting through. I actually don't think that was the problem. The problem is that they had crawlers arriving late, and his units kept pulling my missile launchers to shoot short. So, like, this did beat this, but these guys aren't fangs. If they were fangs, I would have won. In terms of sandworms breaking down, that seems fine. Just more sandworms. I should have sold this rhino, perhaps. Or if I was gonna, I could have bought one more squad of crawlers to try and get in front of the rhino so that these initial steel balls wouldn't hit it. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. And that's what hurts. Because I feel like if I bought, let's say I bought like 4 more sandworms and they started winning, he would just buy 4 more steel ball squads. And steel balls are actually pretty good against sandworms. Like, they're not eating through him fast enough, even with mechanical rage. I guess rush builds are just weak right now. It just feels that way. I just can't seem to make them work. Either way, I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.